and put down them tools. These days, these cats are scared to be bruised. They rather be 6 feet, permanently sleep, not out here grinding to get back on their feet. But me, myself, one more. I was caught in a boat. I walk with the Lord and he blessed me with some more. Now I got money, now I got clothes, now I got family. Don't mess with these hoes. Don't want no more problems, don't need no more stress. Just speaking my seeds, just smoking the best. Got real people music beating out of my speakers and click on the track. And Daniel and I, Mr. What banging and bringing that fine. You wanna know why this is real people music? We dropping your bomb and you cannot defuse it. We want more. 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 We want more.
It's Mr. Echo down cool on the stage and the corner. If anybody dream of jacking me, they are gonna keep a hustle going on. Yeah, I got it for the low. Keep a sack of the snow, I'm Pillsbury with the dough. I walk with the dude, keep my breeze car full. Make love, take your breezer while she's sipping Red Bull. I got pool in your hood, yeah, I'm known. I'm the one who put the 3 at the rear of your zone. Go for it. Okay, I'm from the bar, it's my girl saying torn about your boy. Oh, we real, got your girl on the pill. Wetter than the Chattahoochee. I think I'm past, he just Gucci in the bag. Back to the topic at hand, stack your paper. Calling me your father like my name was Darth Vader. I rock chucks and I don't rock gators. And this one goes out to my people in Decatur, Cadillac. Seriously. This is what we on right now. Listen.
We want more.
Get money.
We want more.
Get cars.
We want more.
Get clothes.
We want more. We want more.
Get money.
We want more.
Get cars.
We want more.
Get clothes.
We want more.
Oh yeah. Feels good. The time has come to enjoy myself. I've left my problems up on the shelf. The workday's over and I got it made. Like Johnny Kemp said, I just got paid and I'm ready to mingle. Young man, single and free, ready to get busy. Down to party, hardy and have a good time. All I need is a partner in crime. Call up the homies and hope they might say they're down to paint the town red tonight. Look in the closet and pull out the hype gear. Hook up the high top fade and I'm out of here. To a disco or a party of some kind. Hope that I would find myself a good time. Before I'm through and the night is done, man, I'm gonna have fun.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just dancing. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Tribute Tuesday. Look, I'm trying to think. Is there any... You know, there were a lot of rappers back in the day that had kind of like a good feel, kind of like a playful joyfulness to themselves. You know, it wasn't all about selling crack and buying cars and this, that, and the other that a lot of these rappers talk about today and have in the last, many years. But like Kid and Play was one of those groups that was kind of fun. It was cool. You think about Kid and Play. You think about the Fat Boys. Like, they always had kind of like a comedic kind of theme to their music. Like, this is feel-good music right here. Listen to this. I mean, think about it.
Oh yeah.
Heavy D and the Boys.
Feels good.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Enjoy myself. I've left my problems up on the shelf. The workday's over and I got it made. Like Johnny Kemp said, I just got paid and I'm ready to mingle. Young man, single and free, ready to get busy. Down to party, hardy and have a good time. All I need is a partner in crime. Call up the homies and hope they might say they're down to paint the town red tonight. Look in the closet and pull out the hype gear. Hook up the high top fade and I'm out of here. To a disco or a party of some kind. Hope that I would find myself a good time. Before I'm through and the night is done, man, I'm gonna have fun.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Yeah! Just dancing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, you had different artists, man. It was fun. It was cool. You know, it was good. It wouldn't shoot 'em up and I'll shoot you in your face 57, 11 times. In the chat room, Casey says Will Smith. Griff says Biz Markie. Right. Perfect examples of what I'm talking about. Like, are there any rappers out today with that type of feel that get radio play? Huh? Like, it's all this trap music and Gucci Mane and one more fool try to stop me. It's going to be some dreadheads up in the lobby. Young Thug and Lil Yachty. Maybe Lil Yachty is in this category and I just don't know it because I'm so just offended by his music. I don't know. But you had a lot of artists back during that time, man, like Kid and Play and Will Smith and Biz Markie and the Fat Boys, who kind of like tried to make you laugh in their music. And then NWA came on the scene. Right. Then NWA came on the scene, and everybody turned into gangsters. And everybody wore all black, and, you know, I'll shoot you in your face 57, 11 times, and, you know, this, that. And it was an incredible shift when NWA hit the scene, man. You remember MC Hammer? Because Hammer probably could be put in that category to a degree of fun rap music. But you remember MC Hammer changed his name to Hammer? And then he started wearing the black clothes and the Scullies and all, trying his best to do the NWA interpretation, mocking the NWA or whatever. It just makes you think, man. I mean, this is some good stuff right here.
Girl, I'ma see you through.
You don't strike me as a woman that fronts. Here's your chance.
You only live once, I wanna hear you say, oh, what a blast, kid. We sure had good fun while it lasted. Hung out with friends
And hit the skins.
Next week we're gonna do it again.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Yeah. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Get on down. Oh, man, that was a classic track right there. Hey, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougsstewartshow.com. So kind of like a quick close here to the NFL Draft Combine. I believe all of the cats have ran. Yesterday, you had the defensive backs of the 49 defensive backs who chose to run at Lucas Oil Stadium on Monday, or this past weekend. 22 blistered at least one 40-yard dash clocked under 4.5 seconds. Did you hear that? 22 guys ran under 4.5, which means they ran under 4.4s. 22 guys. Minnesota cornerback Jalen Myrick led the way at 4.28, a little bit off of the John Ross kid from Sunday, followed by UCLA cornerback Fabian Moreau, who ran 4.35, and Ohio State cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, 4.36. Ball award to all of these cats. Yeah. Thanks to Myrick and new 40-yard record holder John Ross, this was the first time in the past 12 combines that two players broke 4.3, according to ESPN Stats and Information. Ross, who set a combine record with an official 4.22 in his only 40 on Saturday, led a group of 18 wide receivers who ran at least one 40-yard dash under 4.5. That was 35.3% of the 51 receivers who ran at the combine this year. 58 receivers were invited and ran. A year ago, just 10 of the 37 receivers who ran in Indy went sub 4.5 in at least one 40-yard dash. So shouts out, man. Cats getting faster, man. Bigger, faster, and stronger. Shouts out to those dudes. So you know how they have all of these different stories? You know how they have all these different stories about winners and losers? Let's talk about some of the winners from this past weekend. Clearly, the number one winner who cemented the thought that he should be the number one pick in the draft was Myles Garrett from Texas A&M. I mean, wow. And I think it's a fair comparison, man. They're comparing this cat to, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. I just had his name in my mind. Defensive end for the Carolina Panthers. Now plays for the Green Bay Packers. Played for the Chicago Bears. I can't even remember his damn name right now. But Myles Garrett is being compared to that dude. and once again, I can't remember his name right now. Played for North Carolina in college. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody in the chat room will tell me. But Myles Garrett is that dude. They got him listed at like 6'6", 270 pounds, and ran like a 4.5 40. I think he ran a 4.59 or maybe even a 4.61. I think he may have ran a 4.61 40. Or maybe that was my cousin I'm thinking about. I think he ran a sub 4.6 40. And it was Julius Peppers. Thank you, Mr. Griff. Yeah, so they're comparing Myles Garrett to Julius Peppers, which probably is one of the all-time combine marvels that we've seen in combine history. And so, man, just athletic as hell, had like the top broad jump, the top long jump, or a standing or a vertical jump, and just a freak of nature. And the Cleveland Browns, they got to take him. You know, same conversation we had a couple of years ago about Jadeveon Clowney. You know, you want a quarterback. You need a quarterback. You've taken a lot of quarterbacks in your last couple of years, and everybody agrees that you pretty much have to have a quarterback to win a national or Super Bowl. I don't know so much about that. I think you have to have a defense. You have to be strong on the front lines, in the trenches, offensively and defensively. So Myles Garrett, man, just tested out of this world. He's definitely a winner from this weekend. Another winner from this weekend is Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Feeling coming into the combine was that Deshaun really couldn't do a lot to help himself. That 3.5 years of starting, 2 national title games, 1 championship title, and being a Heisman finalist were going to do enough already. He couldn't really go much higher. But Watson tested and interviewed with teams very well. Great, a lot of people are saying, perhaps even better than expected. When teams asked other players about the best or toughest player they had faced, Watson was a frequent response. It shouldn't even have come to this. He looked the best, the most fluid, the most consistent out there in the passing drills. It shouldn't have been to this degree where people are questioning Deshaun Watson's resume. But I think that he convinced, or most GMs and teams came away being convinced that this dude is the real deal. And so Deshaun Watson's probably going to be the first quarterback taken off the board in this draft coming up in a couple of weeks here. Not the Mitch Trubisky kid, but Deshaun Watson. So happy for him. Congratulations. Another guy that probably upped his stock a little bit is wide receiver / running back Christian McCaffrey. His 10 bench press reps probably hurt him at the onset. But then in the passing drills, man, and all the other tests, the 40, the vertical, the cone shuttle drills and all of that stuff, man, he was a beast out there. He interviewed well, they're saying. As expected, coming from a football family and his daddy being, around the NFL and knowing how things work. So Christian McCaffrey, at the end of the day, it's kind of suspect, and you kind of worry a little bit about his strength and being able to take the pounding, if he's going to play running back. But everything else, man, he tested great. Who was it? Somebody posted on social media a video of, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Somebody posted a video of, who was it? Shannon Sharp. It was Shannon Sharp on the little show that he does with Skip Bayless. And Shannon Sharp made this proclamation that if Christian McCaffrey were black, he'd be a top 10 player. I don't know about that. I guess he's using the example of Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush was kind of like the exception to the rule. When I talk about Christian McCaffrey, Christian